Hi everyone, welcome to yet another session of Sports Kati, the World Cup 2026 coverage. So I'm Rohit, and with me I have Vaishak. Hi Vaishak, how are you?
Yeah, doing well, man. Yeah, it was great.
Good. Yeah, a good Germany win. We'll discuss about that. So before that, let's see what we are going to discuss today. So the
Mhm.
main topics are we just found out that two of the host nations have already confirmed the qualification. So we will talk about that and also about the third host nation. And then we also want to talk about some surprises that happened the last week. Some, I would say, disappointments, not just success, but some disappointments that happened in the last week. Some big names are going to go early back. So let's see about them. And then we will see what are the eye catching match of the week or the moment of the week. So we'll discuss about that. And then lastly, as usual, we will discuss about what the matches we need to look forward in the coming week. So with that, let's
Yes.
start with the first topic. USA and Mexico have ensured the qualification. They not only have ensured the qualification, but they also have ensured that they will finish top of the group, which is
Yeah.
incredible. I don't know how many expected this. So Vaishak, what do you think? How do you did you see this coming, and how do you rate their performance so far?
No, I mean, for instance, USA, the problem is I am emotionally invested in Australia because of, again, Jackson Irvine, Connor Metcalf, all the St. Pauli players. So as a fan, it was tough for me to watch. No, Australia didn't play bad, but US really did step up. They were one level ahead of Australia in everything, which even Turkey was individually, but then Australia had the team to play it, but it's just wasn't possible. So emotionally, I was sad that USA won that match, and from there on, about Mexico, yeah, I mean it was again doubt whether South Africa was really bad, or and South Korea did win against Czech Republic, so I was again I was split on this. What's going to happen here? But then, yeah, you could see Mexico as well come at the top. So yeah, it's both the host nations have done good. And for Canada, I think again I was invested on Bosnia, so I see the fact that Canada could get a draw against Bosnia is a big point, and now they have won against Qatar, so which was as expected. And I see them going through as well. I don't see any gaps happening over there. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Personally, I found the US performance to be really surprising because I knew they were going to qualify because their group was relatively easy. But the way they have performed in the two matches, it's been exceptional. Especially the second match, they did not even start Pulisic because of injury reasons, or maybe they are playing it safe. We do not know, but officially, it's he's not fit to start. But so and still to go on to win a convincingly 2-0 margin against Australia, which is in as such a standalone result is not something exceptional, but nevertheless, to do it in a manner which they did, I felt was showing some impressive performance, especially under Pochettino. What I've been reading on that is that under Pochettino, US has improved, and we can really see that on the field now. So that's for me. That's the one Mexico one, as you told. I always had Mexico to qualify. I actually felt that Mexico, if anything, struggled against South Korea, uh, and I felt the match was maybe could have gone the other way because I heard during the halftime the fans of Mexico were actually booing even though they were leading 1-0, and it would have been really interesting what would have happened if South Korea had equalized, because I think Mexico fans expect a lot more than what they were seeing on the field. So yeah, them qualifying is not, or them topping the group is not surprising, but nevertheless, congrats to them to do that. So now we talk about two host nations, and here we come to the third one, Canada. Canada has yet officially not qualified, but I think it's there. They are there. It's the 99.9% they are there. So I think some exceptional situations have to happen, which I think the more the match has gone, I think they are qualifying at least at third team. But what I want to ask you is that I don't know whether did you get to watch the match of Canada versus Qatar. Um, how impressive have you been with Canada?
No, I slept. It was the European time, so it was very hard. I did not watch Canada Qatar. I watched Bosnia Switzerland, and I watched Canada Bosnia last time. And I'm impressed by Canada's performance against Bosnia itself. I did not expect Canada to get a draw against Bosnia, and it was pretty hard. Bosnia has lost their 2 points against Canada by, in that thing. It looks like 2 points that they dropped, and it was too hard for them to go against Switzerland, who already is battered because they lost the 2 points against Qatar. They wanted to have a top performance, and then Switzerland just came all guns blazing against Bosnia. And yeah, I did not. So I enjoyed the Manzambi show. It was beautiful to watch, but I did not watch the Canada Qatar.
I have a quick question for you. I couldn't watch the Canada match live due to timing. It's one of the matches I decided to skip. But I have a trivia question for you. Jonathan David scored a hat trick for Canada, and he thereby became the first player to score a hat trick for a host nation. Do you know when and who was the last person to score? I'm not expecting a who from you, but at least if you can approximately guess the World Cup.
Someone who scored the hat trick
As a host country, as a host player, who is the last, or when was the last host nation player to score a hat trick in a World Cup?
Last time a host player has done it. Okay, I don't know. Not in Brazil, South Africa. I don't think anyone has done it. I don't remember anyone in 2006.
It's way behind, well before we were born. So don't worry.
So it's not. It's not. Henri didn't do it in '98 or something. Okay. I think then probably did Gerd Müller do it in '74?
No, even before. So we are going all the way to. I know it's a tough
50.
one, but that shows we are going all the way to
1950.
1966.
Okay.
When during the England World Cup, so Jeff Hurst was the scorer. He scored a hat trick.
Okay.
So that just shows us, performing as a host nation, is difficult under the expectations you generally come with, and to score a hat trick, Jonathan David. I would say, if you take Alphonso Davies out of Canada, I think Jonathan David might be the best player they have. So to really step up in the absence of Davis and do what he did, exceptional performance from him. And what this means is that Canada just requires a draw going forward into the last match to top the group. And again, it's important because topping the group generally gives you a more favorable fixture in the round of 32. So Vaishak, that's my first question for you. I'm putting the questions in between the chat. So who do you think will top Group B?
B is USA's group, is it?
No, B is Canada. Canada, Switzerland.
It has to be Switzerland, man. I mean, I see them topping the group. I mean, I would be really surprised if Canada goes and beats Switzerland, because Switzerland already had one sort of a bad match against Qatar, and I see them doing it against Canada. Let's see.
By the way, Canada doesn't need to beat Switzerland. Even a draw will make Canada top the group because of goal difference. So, okay. I am expecting Canada to at least hold on to a draw. I know they're underdog, but I think the way they're performing, I think I'm expecting them to get a draw in the final match. Because again, for Switzerland also, they don't need to go full tilt, knowing that they are having qualification all but confirmed. So I'm expecting a draw there, and I'm expecting Canada to top the group. Let's see what's going to happen. And in the meantime, I just want to touch upon one more part of Canada.
I am not sure Switzerland has it all qualified. If Switzerland loses against Canada, okay.
It's possible. Yeah, it's possible not to qualify, but it's a very mathematical. You're playing a very low probability game. I think pretty much qualified.
The problem is, I don't think so. Then Switzerland has to rely on their defense and just defend against Canada. I think they would rather prefer going for all gun blazing rather than sit and let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. And I think that's an opportunity for Canada, because I think they will still rest Alphonso Davies for one more match. I don't see him coming on. So maybe you're right. Maybe Canada does not care because I think both of them are pretty much qualified. But anyways, talking about one more thing, I want to talk about the Canada match, which was something very sad that happened. Luckily, I was not able to watch it live, and I did not go searching for the video. But the injury for Ismail Kone was extremely sad to hear. What I heard is he has a double fracture on his leg, and not something we want to see in World Cups, but something that happens, part of football. So I heard he's being out for 5 months at least, clearly ruling him out of the World Cup. This is going to be an impact for Canada because, again, we talked about Jonathan David, we talked about Alphonso Davies, but I think maybe the third name in that Canadian squad might have been Ismail Kone with the performances or the form he has been showing recently in Italian league. So yeah, I think the big mix for Canada. Nevertheless, let's move forward. So that's talk about Canada. So now we talked about all the glowing parts of host nations performing well, but we have had some disappointing performances so far. We just to name a few, and then Aisha, you can name what your thing was. But I'm just putting there some names there. We saw yesterday Turkey going out, which was, I think, very disappointing. I think some even had them as a dark horse or something. I don't know where they put in. Turkey has gone out without scoring a single goal so far in the tournament. We just recently saw Ecuador struggling to score a goal and has not scored a goal in 2 matches. There were some dark horses for a few of them. Ecuador has been poor. Portugal has managed to draw a match against Cape Verde, so which has been really bad. And
Congo.
Sorry, DR Congo. Sorry, DR Congo and Spain against Spain has managed to draw a game against Cape Verde. So I don't know which one of them or any other match which has been the most disappointing team so far or performance so far.
I really don't think Spain or Portugal has been disappointing as such, because I think it's more about I think we have to appreciate what Cape Verde or Congo have done. Like, they have worked hard, they have survived, and sometimes it's just you can't do it against the low blocks. You just can't do it when they are being physical. It's not. I mean, I wouldn't put too much into it, because we know what Spain is capable of. Yeah, I'm not sure what Portugal is capable of, though. But let's see. I don't read too much into it, because we also have to give credit to what the opposition has done. As far as Turkey is concerned, again, the problem is, it's as far as players are concerned, this is really good, but the problem here is Turkey did not play as a team. It was just all flashy players, all playing for themselves individually, and there was no cohesion between the team. There was nothing that's happening. There was no plan, and I thought with Montea, I think the coach, I think they might be improving a bit, but I don't know. They have been. I think they changed the coach 3 or 4 times in the last 3 or 4 years, and nothing has worked for them. And this is a coaching problem. This is, they have not some way got things. They have not assembled their group together to make it a team. That's what my take. And Ecuador, I don't know. I mean, I never know. I mean, I don't think Turkey or Ecuador are dark horses. I don't know who put them there, but yeah, I saw them. You can see the South American team struggling this particular time. Apart from maybe Brazil and Argentina will still be doing good, but the South American teams are struggling right now in this World Cup, and that's just Ecuador is just following that trend. I feel so. I mean, if it changes, I would love to watch, but at the moment, that's what's happening.
Yeah, good point. I think when dark horses, because there are so many dark horses, everyone has one these days. So I just put that there. But for me, I was just showing a stats on the screen there. If you can see, is that Turkey has had 62 attempts on goal and not a single goal they have scored. And it's even worse when you see who they played against. They played against Australia, which is, I wouldn't rate them as a very good team. They are, I think, ranked 40 or so. So they are there. And then they played against 10 men Paraguay. And Paraguay itself, as such, is not a team which you really feel like a big threat. And then 10 men for half the match was 10 men. And they couldn't score a single goal. For me, that is just Turkey. Even if you don't call them dark horses, they were expected to qualify from that group. That group is not a difficult group to qualify in, and not to score a single goal in that time is, for me, that's been the biggest disappointment. And the same for Ecuador, maybe slightly tougher group, but they have not played Germany yet. And again, they have 39 shots. And in the morning match, just now we had the Curacao. Curacao was a team which conceded 7 goals against Germany. Now, and they, I know we will talk about population, etc. But with what 1.5 million population, or what the team is made up of, that is a team just fighting to just be happy to just be in the World Cup. And Ecuador, for many, they qualified second in their qualification, South American qualification. So to come here and then not score a single goal against Ivory Coast, understandable. Ivory Coast is a good team, but to score none against Curacao, I feel really underwhelming. Ecuador, by the way, is not mathematically out of the World Cup yet. They still have a chance, but that means they have to go and get a win against Germany in the last match, which looks unlikely the way they are playing. I think they are.
I think Germany might rest their players, so it's not unlikely. I would like Germany to rest their players. So I mean, I don't mind what happens against Ecuador at this point. Let's see.
So that's for sure. I think if Germany rest, maybe something will come back to Ecuador. But it's been disappointing. And just to touch upon the Portugal draw, because we cannot equate Spain and Portugal draw. Both were slightly different in my eyes. Spain, yes, what you said rightly, attacking against low block can be tricky. And credit to Cape Verde, they did defend well. They were there, they were playing it hard, they made sure that Spain does not have clear-cut chances. Yes, the goalkeeper got all the fame, but it was not that, Spain had some open chances which they missed.
The defenders did well as well, like as a team.
Yes, exactly. And Spain was dominating. Spain had the ball, Spain kept the game. Cape Verde just ensured that they are staying back. But this was not the same for DR Congo. DR Congo, for me,
I know.
equally bad team. But Portugal was bad. Portugal, after the first maybe 20-25 minutes, if you take off, I think the game was even. And, if you take the last 60 minutes, I think DR Congo won 1-0, if you look at that. I know you don't discuss like that, but it was not like a domination game. It was more of an even game, especially second half. I expected Portugal to come out and win the match, but it was DR Congo put up they had some good chances in the end. And, things have gone well. Maybe you could have seen a 2-1 result in DR Congo. I see a comment on the screen saying Portugal was playing with 10 players. This is, I think, something which everyone has talked about, whether Ronaldo should start or not. And I think Martinez has started Ronaldo. Ronaldo will obviously feel that he should start. But I think given the result they had, it is important for them to look into this option, whether is Ronaldo really benefiting the team or is pulling back the team. So this is a discussion which can go forever. I don't know. Vaishak, what do you think? Ronaldo should start or not?
For me, no. I mean, that's simple.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no. There is no way Ronaldo is starting. I mean,
who starts for you, if not Ronaldo?
I mean, they have options. I mean, Ramos is the first name that comes to my mind, but they do have options. Yeah. I mean,
I think, I can tell you first thing, for me, Ronaldo not to start is, I think Gonzalo Ramos is a very good option. I'm not so much of Joao Felix, or I'm not so much in for any of them really stands out, but I believe Ronaldo, problem with him has been that he cannot press. It's very clear. He cannot do what he is expected to do from a modern striker now, because he is 41. Let's be clear. He also created history as the oldest outfield player in the history of World Cups. So, which is incredible. So what he is doing there, being there itself is amazing, and he is one of the greats. But I feel he can still contribute to a team if he can come as super sub, because in the last 20 minutes, when the opponent is tired, and he can be an out and out striker. When Portugal is looking for a goal, I think he can still be pivotal. He can be better than any of the other options they have there.
It's risky if he scores a goal. Then he wants to start the next match. I mean, it's very risky.
that would be even more fun. But I think that is where if I don't know, I don't think you can talk Ronaldo into sense. But nevertheless, I'm sure this video is going to get a lot of hate, if Ronaldo fans come to see it. But I think I don't want to hate Ronaldo fans, but I support Ronaldo for what he has done throughout. But I feel for the benefit of Portugal, he needs
I
to.
mean, Ronaldo, Messi, all they can do is like they can get some penalty somewhere and then they can score. Yeah.
We will talk about Messi very soon. I have coming that. But Ronaldo. One more thing I want to just talk about Ronaldo is that, because Ronaldo had a wonderful moment. I know people do not follow the League of Nations. So that is not something which really has been followed. But Ronaldo in the finals scored against Spain to win them the match. I think he also scored in the semi-final, if I am right. I don't remember.
Yeah,
but he was pivotal.
He was pivotal, but also, I mean, they played good as well. I mean, it was like Yamal and all playing for Spain, and everyone's like, "Oh, Spain are the European champions. They're going to do this." And then, that was my first day in France as well. I just landed on June 8th last year, so I remember watching it.
Yeah. So exactly. So I think there is. See, for me, I think Ronaldo has even aged one more year. So I feel Ronaldo still has an amazing finishing capability, and I believe if he can be used well, he can be. One more thing I want to touch upon Portugal. Again, not very controversial. Everyone knows it. Martinez apparently has decided to step down from manager or being Portugal manager at the end of the World Cup. So he will be the manager through the World Cup. But I feel, as someone who has followed him during his Premier League era as a manager, and then later on, someone who followed Belgium as a team, supported Belgium through the golden generation, and saw Martinez just not doing anything with them, and now doing the same with Portugal team. Portugal, I believe this can be their golden generation. And again, we have Martinez at the helm. I'm extremely disappointed at what he has been doing.
I mean, if he steps on, Portugal still has time. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I mean.
Okay. Anyways, let's move on from Portugal. Let's go on to the. Yeah.
I mean, it's also just one more point. Like Portugal had a golden generation there right at the start of the 2000s, like those 2004 Euro, if you remember. And then it was that Ronaldo came, and then they had a drought period. And now Ronaldo is old and he's going out, and they again have a generation. So sad for Ronaldo. He got Euros, 2 Nations Leagues and all, but yeah. But it's sad for the man, yeah.
Yes, agree. So let's see, maybe Ronaldo can still, because Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, Joao Felix, they have still a lot of talent. Okay, let's move from Portugal, Ronaldo. Let's come to, for you, Vaishak. Oh, there's a comment there. Martinez stepping down tells that Portugal won't progress that far. Or maybe that Martinez has a very good offer.
That can turn down the emotions, yeah. I mean, that can change the emotions as well. Let's see, yeah. But it all depends on Ronaldo, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Anyways, coming. So now in the last 1 week, what has been that standout match for you, Vaishak, or standout moment for you?
I think Spain, Cape Verde, isn't it?
Is it? Or not Germany making a comeback win after being 1-0 down?
I don't think so. I mean, I think Spain, Cape Verde tops it, because that was amazing what Cape Verde just did. And like I expected thing a little bit more from Spain, putting the numbers forward, but I know why Spain is playing a very measured game. And I think that probably tops. But yeah, as an emotional fan, I really enjoyed what Germany did yesterday. But I mean, I'm also sad that we might be missing out Nico Schlotterbeck, who is probably our best centre back. And missing him out on the World Cup is a blow. And then there is another blow that Antonio Rudiger will be playing because of that. So I don't know what's. Mecha was a top player yesterday. Yeah, I have to give a shout out.
For me, that's where Germany. I was telling you in our group chat. For me, that is where Germany's big difference.
No, he was not a sub. He was not a sub.
Yeah,
Mecha was
not a sub. Yeah, for sure. He's not a sub. But what I'm saying is that the real difference in quality came in when Ayari and Undav came in, and these are players who Germany can bring in. This is luxury which unfortunately Ivory Coast does not have. Like, they had to take out Amad Diallo and take out Diamonde, and then suddenly they do not have an attacking force to really score a goal. So this
I think Diamonde burned all his fuel in the first 60 minutes. He did. In the end, it was like, he did not have anything in him. I mean, Brown was easily winning against him,
But when you can take Musiala out and bring in Undav, and when you can take Diamonde out, and I don't know who came in for Ivory Coast. I don't know the player. So this is a big difference. This is where I think still the top European clubs or countries are actually still better than the African. The first 11s, I think, are very competitive. I think first 60 minutes for me, Ivory Coast was winning it. And credit to Germany, they went all in. I think they maybe were a bit pragmatic in the beginning and kind of did not really press, but in the last 20 to 30 minutes, they really pushed well. Quick question for you, Vaishak. Is Undav going to start going forward? Not in the next match because they qualify, but going forward.
I think he should. I think it should be Leroy Sané on the bench and have Musiala or Havertz playing the right wing. That's my opinion, clearly. But then also, I really think everyone who should start in the knockouts should rest against Ecuador. So let Leroy Sané play against Ecuador. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised Sané started as a starter. It shows also the drop in Germany's quality over the years. So, anyways, coming to my moment, I want to say is this Argentina Messi hat trick. I think as a simple football fan, to see Messi still playing is really good to see. Someone from when I really started watching World Cup has seen Messi playing, and now people obviously know that he has been past his peak. But nevertheless, for Messi to play a pivotal role, scored a hat trick, and that too, it's been so casual to come and score a hat trick in a World Cup when he's 38 years old. Is stunning. People can talk all about whether he, like Ronaldo, is just walking the ground, maybe. But for Argentina, clearly that is not pulling them back, and he's giving them goals, which is very, very good for them. And so for me, obviously he being 3 years younger helps a lot of these things, and him not being so much of reliant on his physical fitness or rather on a silky touch, I think helps a lot on his style of play also. But nevertheless, for me, seeing Messi come and score 3 goals was really, really good to see, and that for me was the moment of the week. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So now let's come to the last part of our session. Okay. So, what are the matches to watch? Have you put something there? What do you think the matches to watch are?
I think I just looked at the fixture today, and I am excited to see what Cape Verde does against Uruguay.
So, yeah. Good call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay, Uruguay again. I think Uruguay.
Okay. Question for you: should Messi have received the red card for the foul? Okay.
I was watching.
I'll answer this quickly. The answer is no. But the problem is, if anyone does that to Messi, that person will get a red card for sure. That is only my problem with it.
So for me, I watched the match live, and I felt at that moment I did not notice at all. I saw the foul, and initially in the initial quick glance, I thought it was just a foul. But then later on, the replays came in where he actually stepped on with the full feet. So which for me could have been a red, but I would say very harsh red. I would think yellow is definitely a call, but again, I think the VAR could not call a yellow, so that's the reason why it did not become a yellow. So for me, it was.
I think VAR can call a yellow, right? VAR can call a yellow right now.
Not for a foul.
FIFA, right? Oh,
not for a foul. So VAR can call yellow for certain cases, such as diving or all those kind of things, but not for a foul as today. So they cannot interfere in this particular case. But so having said that, for me, red is too high. I know the social media is going ahead with the red, etc. But I think if it was red, it would have been very harsh. Obviously, again, as Vaishak told, if Romero has made the tackle, it definitely would have been a red.
Romero won't do it on Messi, right?
No, I'm saying if Romero would have, a player who is more having a history of making such harsh tackles could have made it, referee would have been more biased to give a red. So it could have gone the other way, but I think red is harsh. I would have given a yellow. So
and another question, I think one shout out to Rodrigo De Paul as well. His assist probably was good, but also Rodrigo De Paul is important for Argentina because he is the one who does the extra work rate because the work rate from Messi also it complements Messi and Rodrigo Paul just complement themselves because Rodrigo Paul does the work part and Messi does the magic part. So yeah,
yes. Yeah. That's where I think Argentina stands for. Argentina understood that Messi cannot do it. They hired a person and said, your job is to run for Messi. And Rodrigo De Paul, all the credit, not just for the assist, for the running around. And that's what they did last World Cup also. So big kudos to them. So you told one match. Any other matches you want to highlight?
VAR can interfere for second yellow. I don't know. I have to look at the fixtures, but I just looked at the fixtures today, and I thought it's not going to be some two big guns fighting against each other or something. But I feel that match would be good to watch.
Okay. I have couple. I've highlighted few. I think for me, now that I talked about Messi, Argentina Austria can be a good match because Austria is everyone talks Argentina, but Austria is not a team that's a pushover. So Austria plays a very nice possession style football, which can bring Argentina into trouble. I feel that can be a good match to watch.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure they play high possession style, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, because they are more into Ralf Rangnick now. Yeah.
Oh, they are into oh wow, heavy metal football.
Yes.
Oh wow, okay. So that's one thing.
Rodrigo Paul might enjoy, or he might it depends what Rodrigo Paul is going to do against it. Yeah. If he can physically batter them, then he will enjoy it. Yeah.
For sure. So other match which I really I want to watch it because good time in India, very bad time for you, Vaishak, is Norway versus Senegal. I believe that is going to be a very, very good match. I know Senegal people don't rate them so much, but I feel they are very good team.
I don't rate, but people do. Yeah, I don't rate. People
okay.
Do, yeah.
So Norway, Senegal, good thing for Indian fans. It's at morning 5:30. If you have to wake up early for a match, I would suggest that is the match for the week to wake up early for. Norway, Senegal. It should be interesting.
Sure. I forgot about it. Norway, Senegal. Yeah, sure. Yeah. That's
okay. So we have our matches to watch out for, and now
maybe Japan, Sweden as well in that way. Maybe Japan, Sweden as well in that way. But I think Japan is doing it easily against Sweden. Yeah.
I think Sweden is a very good attacking team. I just that they lack whatever they have in attack in defense equally. So that means we saw it against Netherlands yesterday. I mean, every counter attack or every attack from Netherlands was a chance or a goal. So it just shows that how bad Sweden defense is. Yeah. But Isak Gyökeres up front, it's very, very good. And even the Elanga coming into play and the move from Elanga, wow. I think one of the touches of the World Cup for me. The reverse nutmeg on whoever that was. Okay, so nevertheless. So now, Vaishak, our quick quiz questions. I asked you one question, Switzerland, Canada. You gave your answer that Switzerland is going to top the group. I'm going with Canada. Let me capture that point.
Okay.
And just to give you leadership, by the way, table situation, Vaishak, you have 55 points. No, you have 55 because I gave extra 5 points for you for Ivory Coast Ecuador match because I felt that's a 15-point swing. So you have 55 and I have 50. So you have 5 points ahead in the prediction contest. Switzerland, Canada, for you have gone Switzerland. I've gone Canada. Yeah. Norway, Senegal. This is the 15-point match here in this one.
Because Norway also has the same problem that they might not be good with the defense. I think that they have some good midfield, but I have to go with Norway. Yeah.
Okay, you're going Norway. I'm going draw. I'm expecting a 2-2 draw here. So I'm going draw here. And the last one, again, same like last time. We are going to have Portugal play, England play, Spain play, Brazil play in what you can expect as one-sided games. So who among those is going to score the most goals in the coming week? I'll give you who they are.
It's certainly not Spain. It's certainly not Spain. Spain, I know it's Saudi. Certainly not Spain. Okay, yes. Next.
Okay. So Spain is playing Saudi. Then I give you Portugal. Portugal is playing Uzbekistan. Okay.
Portugal is playing Uzbekistan. Okay, yeah.
England is playing Ghana. And Brazil is playing... Oh, Brazil already played. Sorry, I have to take Brazil out because Brazil already played.
Brazil is playing Scotland. Brazil is playing Scotland, yeah.
Yeah, Scotland. Yeah, let's go with Scotland. I was having Haiti in my list, but let's go with Scotland.
It's certainly not Brazil. I think it's is it England? It's probably England. Is it Portugal? Who's Portugal playing? Uzbekistan. It's tight, but since Portugal, Ronaldo will start, I think I will go with England.
You go with England, I'll go with Portugal.
Yeah, and Harry Kane will win the Golden Boot. Win one match. Like he did this time. He's going. I'm saying that he's going to score 3 or 4 goals, which no one else can, cross in the whole tournament because.
Oh, by the way, Golden Boot, very good point. The Golden Boot is very well raised, because the big contenders, Mbappe, Haaland, Harry Kane, all have 2 goals each. I know Haaland is not going to progress further enough, but they all have 2 goals.
But they have played only one match.
FIA.
Or he's
Yeah,
played
all have
two.
one match. Huh? Sorry.
He has played 2 matches. He has played 2 matches.
Yeah.
But he has been on the pitch only for less than 45 minutes, if I'm right, or 50 minutes.
By the way, Messi also has 3 goals. FIA. One match.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Anyways.
Undav, the thing is, he has been involved in every goal when he's there. So he has got 2 assists also.
Yeah. So he's topping it. So he's topping the charts for now. Let's see whether he'll continue to. It'll be good to see the. We'll come to the Golden Boot race in some time once team starts progressing. It's too early for that now. Okay, that's it from my side. Anything else to add on before we close?
No. Yeah, that's it. I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. Thank you. See you next
Bye.
time.
Yeah, next time.